very much, okay? It's really down to a science. I am a scientist, so I always like to back up with statistics and stats, everything I talk about. Okay, so there are some key elements in becoming free, and to me, freedom is not just about becoming free financially, because I have a lot of clients who, and by the way, I will not sell you anything. Is that good or good?
Good.
All right, good. So you have my promise that I will not sell you anything. I mean, if you want to buy something, I will not object, but I don't have an offer. Okay, so you can really just absorb everything, and this is totally for your own benefit, because I know that every friend of Dawn is a friend of mine. So there are some key elements, and there is a scientific path in becoming rich. And to me, freedom is not just financial. What's more important is time freedom. I have a lot of clients who are financially free, but never have time to spend with their loved ones, their family. And to me, the time to go to Hawaii and go on a world tour, just like where I came from, it's way more important than money. Money is easy to make, and it can be made any day. But time, we do have an unlimited amount of. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. So with this program, with this formula that I share with you, you can have both time freedom and money freedom. All right. So are you committed to it?
Yes.
Do you like that castle?
Love the castle.
Nice.
Okay, that's where our next retreat will be, okay? And I'll be there in person. Deal. All right, please close your eyes. Take some long, deep breaths in. Good job, and let it all out. And take a few more at your own pace. Get grounded and centered. You're doing so well. And I want you to imagine what your financial freedom looks like. Imagine yourself living in your ideal town or city or environment. Where is that? Think about it with your own mind. And what are you earning? Are you earning money? In what currency? Maybe different currencies, multiple currencies, and perhaps you also earn different methods of compensations, maybe even precious metals. And how are you making all these earnings? Are you still in the same career? Or perhaps you have a new business? Or maybe both. Do you have investments? Maybe any new kind of investment? Are you managing your money? And with all this money, what do you do for fun? With yourself, your friends, your associates, and your wonderful community. Think about 3 years from now. What are you eating? What are you smelling? What do you hear? What do you see? How's your level of stress? Is it pretty low or almost non-existent? What are your friends and family doing? Do you have freedom? Do you have time freedom? Good job. And now open your eyes and let's create it. How does that sound?
Let's do it.
Awesome.
Good. Welcome back. So as you know, you have to have a written income goal. Without that, it's all in our fantasy land. Okay, so I'll give you 1 minute 1 minute to think about your total income goal in 2020. It's 2017 now, and let's see where you want to be with your income in 2020, 3 years from now. Don't shoot it from your hips, but put some critical thinking here, okay? And go for it.
So Linda, you might want to turn it down a little bit on the music. All right, let's hear from you. Who would like to share? Who would like to share? Let's take at least one share.
What are you looking for? Just the amount?
Yes,
The annual amount?
So the annual compiled for 3 years.
in 3 years from now.
Or the annual income in 1 year.
You want annual income that we do for each year or the accumulation of all 3 years?
Okay, why don't you give me both?
All right.
Yeah.
So for me, it would be 5 million year one, definitely need to be up to 10 million by year 2, and then push it into year 3 at 20 million annual.
Okay. Okay. All right. So everybody's amounts are different, of course, and just think of yourself. There is no right or wrong. Do your own work, okay? For the lack of time, we'll just take one share and we'll move on, okay? So thank you, Dawn. So that was your personal income, right? Not business income. Your own personal on your...
I was looking at it for business.
Okay, so that is business income. Okay, not your on your personal. Okay, all right, as long as you're clear, because most of you are business owners, so
Oh, and then I got confused.
personal and business finances should be separate, but we'll get to that in a little later on. Okay, so basically, as you can see here, income is composed by 2 types of income. One is active income. That's when you trade your money, your time for money. You trade what for money? Your time. That's active income. And then there is passive income from investments. Those are the best investments, such as the ones that Dawn and Platinum Elite offer to their members, where you only trade your money for money for money. Because everything is done for you. Everything is what?
Done for you.
Good job. Okay, so you see an example here. This is just an example. So this person in 3 years wants to make 70,000 total income, which is basically composed by 52,000 of active income, and the rest is passive. And it's from investments, right? Okay, so, and then
Did she freeze?
She froze.
What do we do?
She'll freeze in
She'll
a minute.
come out in a second. So the example,
So trading, what I'm getting from this just to share, which is an important piece. And Elena, if you can hear us, you're frozen at the moment.
She can't hear you.
Okay. Trading time for money.
Oh, she's done.
Okay.
So trading time for money being the active income.
Oh, actually, that was us, not her. Because the whole
That's
thing crashed.
internet connection.
That was our internet connection.
So we will-
Okay, there you go. Okay,
she's back.
did you guys hear me?
No.
Yes.
We
We
were
could
on,
hear you, but we didn't hear what you said about the
Here.
example.
here's what I'll do, is I'll tell you, we started to do a little share while we were waiting for you to come back. We were validating that trading time for money is, what did you say, action income? And then for the passive
Active
income.
income, yeah, active income. Mhm.
Active, and then the trade, or the passive income is trading basically money for money, which equals saving time entirely.
Beautiful, okay, very good. So when you think about how much money you want to make in 1 year from now, 3 years from now, 5, 10 years from now, or 10 years from now, always separate the active income and the passive income. That's what I wanted you to get out of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because that is necessary, imperative to become financially free. You have to have both, okay? All right, so this explains what I just explained. All right, so this is your goal. Knowing where you're going is 80% of success. The other part is knowing how, knowing what?
How?
Wow.
How you're gonna get there. That is your strategy. Some people call it plan, approach, your way, your how. Same thing. Like my grandma used to say, all roads lead to Rome. So Rome is your freedom, what you want, and all roads lead there as long as you take one and you start walking. Okay, so let's you have your number now. Let's strategize, mastermind, or a brainstorm, same thing, a new plan, a new way to get there. I don't want you to use old ways because obviously they're not well, or you wouldn't be here. So let's think of other possible ways to get to your financial freedom amount that you just calculated, or at least your 3-year financial amount. Okay?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes.
When you strategize, there is no right or wrong, so just go for it, okay? Think outside your box. This is your how. 2 minutes and go. good job. Remember, there is no right or wrong, so let's all participate. I just want you to start thinking in a certain way. So gentlemen in the front, in the blue shirt, if you can please share your 3-year income number and your new draft of your plan, your how. Go for it.
So Elena, let me just make sure that you know, if you want to sketch these names down in order for you, on what would be your right, the first gentleman would be Lee.
She doesn't see Lee.
She doesn't see Lee.
She
Oh,
sees
okay, well, we have Lee in the room that you may not be able to see. We have
Yeah.
Derek, which would be the gentleman in the front. You usually only can see his eyes in most of our photos. We have Guy,
Wait,
and we have Christiana. We have Tony here. We have myself. I have Dagmar. You can see her hand there. She's got a hand. We've got Kim in the room as
turn the
well.
box a little bit. and then she can see-
Okay, very good. I know,
Turn the box.
okay, fantastic. Let's all, okay, so let's hear who wants to share then.
Then she'll lose Lee entirely.
I don't think she can see Lee.
Okay.
He's
well,
not even in the picture.
yes.
Turn the box.
Okay, but now what you're going to do is you're going to turn the camera that's filming too. So,
You know, I don't see the chat box because
It's
of the slideshow.
No,
okay.
we're not talking about the chat box.
don't worry about it. She just needs to know the names in the room. Okay, so Derek, go ahead and please share.
The annual 2.5 or more million per year, and some ways, some strategies of doing that. Consulting for companies and licensing courses for them to their employees. Licensing a coaching program. Custom creation of courses for companies. Teaching other consultants and experts on how to do course creation. And then finding some way to combine my background in music with speaking to create a more high in-demand keynote presentation.
Excellent. Are those new ways you are thinking of?
Yes, many of these I have not done in the way that I'm considering doing them.
Fabulous. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Eric.
Yep, it's Derek.
Derek.
I'm sorry. Derek.
Yep.
I'm Italian, so something is lost in translation, but it's still good. All right. Good job. Okay. So, okay. Do you, ladies and gentlemen, do declarations sometimes, mantras or affirmation?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, they're very, very important in the success psychology, as you know. One reason why, one of you.
To get it in your subconscious.
Excellent, absolutely. All right, so let's do one. I'll say it, and then at the count of 3, we say it all together. I create my life. I create the exact amount of my financial success. So hand on your heart, everybody. At the count of 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
I create my life.
My life.
I create the exact amount of my financial success.
That's right. Okay. So I invite you to say these type of declarations every day when you get up and before you go to bed, or even throughout. And you can come up with your own that resonates with you to support you in your quest of your freedom. Okay. And it's important that we do reward ourselves. So right now we can't really take a big reward, but why don't we, I want to reward you for participating full on and going along, although you don't know me, but you trust us and you trust Dawn, and for doing the exercises full on. This is only the first part, I have 5 more. So let's do as a reward, let's do a little massage. How's that? Little shoulder massage. Can you do that? I massage my
Reach out to
dog
the person
I
next
hate
to
that.
you.
Let's do it.
to my presentation.
Oh,
Nice, Emmy. You get a massage.
Ooh, Dagmar.
There you go. Very
The
nice.
other hand is like domes.
Okay, no worries.
I flew in for all of you guys today. I'm a little jet lagged, but I'm now re-energized to see all these beautiful and handsome faces. All right, good. Do you feel relaxed, rejuvenated?
Yes.
What a reward. Hey, Elena.
Good job.
Elena,
Okay,
you're
you
cutting-
go part
Elena,
one
you're,
of 6.
hey,
Do you
Elena,
need a break or are you good to
She's
continue?
Italian, you can't get a word in that.
Elena, will you let us see your face by not cutting your face off?
Yeah, we can
Yes, sorry. I don't even see my own with the slideshow. I see you and the slideshow. Is it better?
Better, yes.
Okay, do you need a break or can I go on with part 2 of 6?
Part 2 or
Keep
6.
on.
We're ready, bring it on.
You are my rocket
Stars.
ships. This is tailored for you as you can see. So we did this. Right, okay, 1 second, we did this. Okay, I can close this guy. 2, I have to download it because Zoom doesn't seem to like Google Drive, although I love it and I recommend it. So 1 second, download as Microsoft PowerPoint. There you go. Okay, and go. All right. So from my experience, basically, it doesn't matter where you come from. I come from Italy and I didn't know anybody in this country. I didn't even know how things worked in this country. I had some ideas of it and they were all wrong. So, but what I did have that supported me through building my own fortune is my mindset, my mentality. So I think that's key. So how many of you agree on that?
Yep.
That
Yes.
most important element, in success. So, and that's why I decided to get a PhD in psychology. To me, I see psychology in anything. I see it in, it's just imperative. So let's talk a little bit about mindset because that is good also for me as a refresher. Okay, so there is a DNA, some people call it blueprint of financial freedom or success, whatever you want to call it. Some people have it, some people don't. But the good news is that you can get it, you can create it. How does that sound?
Ooh.
Even if you don't have it yet. That's the good news.
Yeah.
So how do you create your DNA